LC 부서입니다.
야, 이건
What in the site that greeted us was nothing like what we remembered from our last visit for the regular
이미
checkup.
상황이 끝났군.
본사 쪽에서 제압하는 중이거나 적어도 교전이 진행 중일 거라 예상했는데.
Oh yeah, is it from that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set? Because I know Treefy loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's nobody left standing, much less making a run for it. All we could see were bodies slumped along the floor, filling the corridor in motionless silence.
이렇게까지 처참하게 당했을 줄은 예상 못했는데. 파우스트 씨, LCE의 전투 가능한 인원의 비율이 어떻게 되는지 아시나요?
When I went to go buy Riftbound, the guy at the counter talked my ear off about how much he loves the MTG Avatar collab, and I was like, yeah! Well, I really see this card. Well, no, Treefy doesn't dress like that. He has a way worse hat, and his shirts aren't as adventurous as this guy's shirt is. I think you're wrong here about this one. No, I don't think Treefy would wear a green shirt like that. He would wear a white shirt with some type of pattern, but not a green shirt with a different colored pattern. Saying his fit is better than Treefy, I mean, I think it's more of a statement than some of Treefy's fits. My friend gifted me an Avatar pack just to mess with me. Oh yeah, I know you hate Avatar, the last MTG collab.
직원들이 착용하고 있는 에고 장비 또한 전투에 활용할 수 있는 수준으로 연구와 추출이 진행되었죠. LCE는 다른 연구 부서에 비해 전투 테스트 및 실험 빈도가 잦습니다. 그렇기에 직원 대다수가 기본적인 전투 훈련을 이수한 뒤 입사했습니다.
I heard they also like banned a bunch of other cards for the Avatar collab so that the Avatar cards could have a place in the metagame too.
착용하고 있는 에고 장비 또한 전투에서 충분한 성과를 거둘 수 있는 수준으로 연구와 추출이 진행되었지만
There's like a bunch of really like strong Avatar cards too.
계획적인 급습을 원활히
Like
대비할 수는
boomerang
없었던
basics.
것으로 보이는군요.
실험실 속 샘님들이 거미들이 뛰어다니는 실전을 막아낼 수 있을 리가.
Lab nerds. Stop smiling. Led to the death of the coherence of MTG as a game. Yeah. MTG is never going to be the same unless some fans create their own version of it or something like that, something crazy. But yeah, MTG CEO already crashed Funko Pop and got fired from that. How did they crash Funko Pop? I didn't even know Funko Pop was such a big thing. Doing the same with MTG. I heard of that. My memories came flooding back, researchers jotting down our checkup results on a pile of paper, and Hohenheim with his droopy, tired eyes leaping through the files. He barely exchanged goodbyes when he rounded up the burnt-out lab staff who were already pulling their hair out from sheer stress to oversee another experiment. Or so, if you happen to notice anyone who looks like Hohenheim, let me know ASAP.
신원을 파악할 수 없는 시체를 세고 확인했으나 신장이나 복장 등을 고려하였을 때 호헨하임일 가능성은 확률적으로 매우 낮습니다.
Well, I'm glad Funko Pop tanked. I'm sorry for the people who like it, but from what I heard of it, it's basically just gambling. From what I heard, it's like the same type of person who would buy an NFT buys Funko Pops. Or not the same, the type of person is different, but the reason for buying it is the same. The glove looked at his eyes. Gregor examined the body strewn across the floor.
32구의 시체 중 26구의 시체가 동일한 외상을 보유하고 있습니다.
Identical?
공통적으로 흉부 중앙,
Biostate
심장이 있는 위치에
perforations are the chest.
나선형의 관통상이 있으며 흉기는 시체들의 손에 쥐어진 나선과 유사한 물체로 추정됩니다. 관리자님.
I bought a few before I learned about how shitty they were. I just didn't see value in throwing them out to make a statement, but I haven't bought one over a decade. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for buying them. I don't personally see like the aesthetic value of a Funko Pop, but I respect people who do, but like It's like not a good business practice, but they are. Pop culture items are up your fave characters and IP for a lot.
이 나선 이분들이 스스로 뽑아낸 것 같아요.
부드럽군.
Yoshu casts her gaze down, quietly eyeing her palm. Some type of drill? From the cryptic wounds and the contemplative look on her face, I could easily guess she was taking a trip through the trials of her past. Touching an invisible object with her palm and feeling its texture in search of something that should have been there in her hand. I've been through enough to know that we would be revisiting her past together. However, what I witnessed was completely different from the memories of the other sinners I'd seen so far. The vision I saw was completely fragmented, as if a blade had cut up her memories into pieces. Within Ryoshu's memories, something did indeed rest in her palm. However, I couldn't even make out whether its hues was closer to black or white. Was it some kind of food, a weapon, or something else entirely? Even the expression that crossed her face when she saw it and the words that slipped from her lips in that moment escaped me. One thing I saw for sure was the person who, in all likelihood, had given it to her was letting out a lazy puff of smoke swirling into the air, watching Ryoshu's reaction in complete ease. I gazed back upon the cryptic scenes of Ryoshu's memory that flashed before my eyes. Ryoshu, is there anything you remember?
사루. 기억나는 건 이름뿐이군.
I think most of them look bad, but I got the Jake the Dog one where the eyes actually look like the character. I always thought I'd rather have a better looking figurine or cute plush.
시계. 너도 들여다봤듯이 내 머리 안은 난도질탕에 있다.
If they had a Jake plush, that would be perfect though, I feel like. He looks like a plush.
순서도 모습도 제각각 엉켜있지.
Something about her memories have been
그러나
torn
나는
apart.
기억에 대해 설명할 수 있는 것이 없다.
상황
That's
파악은
pretty
어느
weird.
정도 된 것 같군. 이곳에서 일어날 수 있는 최악의 사태는 외부의 침입과 함께 환상체나 뒤틀린 최종들이 동시에
와, 그건 진짜 상상도 하기 싫은데. 침입자들을 상대하면서 탈출한 괴물들까지 같이 제압해야 하는 거잖아.
I think that's going to happen. Based on the trailer
그리고
of
우리는
the
지금
chapter, that's gonna happen.
최악의 사태에 휘말렸지.
그렇군.
Out of place is no time to deliver the conclusion that killed everyone's morale.
순서대로 나열하자면 1차적으로 이곳 LC 부사가 정체불명의 세력의 기습을 받았다. 연구원들을 살해한 무기는 일정하지 않고 다양한 무기를 사용한 것으로 보이는군.
딸, 나를 보렴. 가장 긴 궤적을 그리는 직선의 무기를 사용할 땐 말이지. 나를 보렴. 작은 틈새로 목숨을 앗아가는 무기를 사용할 땐 말이지. 나를 보렴. 다한 것을 으깨버리는 유연한 무기를 사용할 땐 말이지.
그놈답게 엉켜있군.
Just like that bastard. That bastard. What a tangled mess. Just like that
어떤
bastard.
모기들이 쓰였는지 파악하기도 쉽지 않은 거군. 이거.
Anime characters and characters in anime style stories always love looking off into the distance and saying that bastard. They love saying that. They love doing that shit. Yoshu whipped her hair back, furrowing her eyebrows in
최소
annoyance.
3개 이상의 무기를 능숙하게 사용하는 자라고 봐야 되겠군.
At least 3 different types of
다시
weapons.
이어서 말하자면 침입자들의 기습은 예측할 새도 없이 순식간에 수행되었고 LC에서는 제대로 된 반격조차 이뤄지지 못했다. 주목해야 하는 사실은 여기에 있다. 이들이 환상체의 격리실 문을 개방한
These are the
것은
animal contained weapons.
습격이 성공적으로 종료된 이후로 보인다.
So they came, they killed all the employees, and then they opened up the containment unit.
이상하긴 하네요. 보통은 그 반대로 하려고 하겠죠. 먼저 격리실 문을 개방시켜서 상황을 혼잡스럽게 만들고 나면 그 혼란을 틈타 마무리를 하는 것이 더 수월할 테니까요.
그래, 일반적으로 할 법한 전략은 아니지.
Maybe it's for Ryoshu. They
이런
want Ryoshu
편집적인
to fight
수를
them or
둔
something.
이유는 두 가지 정도의 추측을 해볼 수 있다. 첫 번째로는 이들은 양동 작전 따위가 필요 없을 정도의 실력자라는 것.
트럭에서 카론 씨를 붙잡은 그자 정도의 실력을 갖춘 이들이 여럿일 수도 있다는 것이겠네요.
두 번째는 일종의 후속 대처를 위해 일부러 환상체를 탈출시켰을 가능성이다.
I may purposely unleash the abnormalities from the cage as a follow-up measure.
후속 대처? 혹 그들이 습격했다는 사실을 숨기기 위해서라는 말인 겐가?
The disguise, or they didn't want the abnormalities damaged for to lay a trap specifically with the abnormalities.
위정책은
Someone who
가능성이
came
낮다.
back.
시체를
Came
집어먹는
here
환상체가 있었다면
afterwards.
모를까. 이렇게 특징적인 상흔을 남겨놓고서 할 만한 기만 작전은 아니겠지. 좀 더 타당한 건 우리와 같이 후속으로 진입할 본사의 지원군을 지연시키려는 목적이 있을 거다.
시간을 끈다는 건 그렇군요. 뭘 찾고 있나 보죠?
그래. 분명한 표적을 갖고 침입했을 가능성이 높다.
저들이 찾는 것이 이곳 어딘가에 있다는 거겠군요. 찾는데 오랜 시간이 소요되는 것이어서
They're looking for
저희의
someone,
발을 묶어
something.
놓아야 하는 걸 테고요.
서둘러야겠어.
But what could they be looking for? I don't know. Something the Limbus Company Research Division. Abi Kyokan. What does this mean? It would help. Wouldn't tell me what it means.
사건 속으로.
Oh, this is a bunch of Pikachu and what furries here.
정당한 공무집행.
I kinda like this song. I don't know if we heard it before. I think these guys are low level. Spooky misdirection.
이 사건에 궁금한 점이
Well, they're level
생기시면
55, but a bunch of my guys are also level
제게 말을
55.
거는 건 룰 위반이죠.
Oh, he's struggling. There you go. This works.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없어.
I could also just click the win rate button. Wait, what am I thinking? That's for nerds. I should just be clicking the win rate button.
벌써 버벅이나?
How silly of me. I shall do that next round.
편하게 가자고요.
Oh fuck, there's 11 of these guys? Alright, well, win rate time. Both of you don't need to be hitting this guy. One guy. Here.
정당한 공무집행.
경외감 속에 숨막혀.
Oh, unlucky.
경.
I was thinking what to do in this, like, these moments where it's like not much is really happening. I was also thinking about this in regards to Lobotomy Corporation. So in that game, there's also a lot of like waiting moments. I was thinking maybe I could put some Subway Surfer on the screen, perhaps. Unopposed. You love waiting / grinder games? Well, that's just because all these Lobby Corporation company games are fucking waiting games. Put Patrivi on the screen? What's he doing? Where is he? How is he? I was thinking of getting a pizza today, actually, you know? I don't usually think about getting a pizza, but I feel like today is a special occasion, so I was wondering about, like, what I should eat. I think he's still at work? Yeah, probably. John wishes he was backstation again. What kind? Do it? I don't know, just like a pepperoni or something, like something simple but simple and clean, like the way that I'm feeling tonight. Fuck. You want to see my cool Arc Knights collaboration ability? I don't know if it'll actually proc, because I think these guys are dying immediately before then. I'm a little bit worried about the carbs in the pizza, but also it's a new year, so I'll just worry about that next year. The carbs that you eat in 2025 stay in 2025, you know? It won't affect you in 2026. They can't hurt you. Oh, this is my Arc Knight's ego. You can tell because the outfit is like oddly more revealing than it normally is for Limbus characters.
제압 완료. 경보에는 익숙해지시는 게 좋을 겁니다. 제압을 준비합니다.
So seriously, this hole in these pants that usually wouldn't be here if it's just a regular Limbus character are here. I wonder why. Who cut a hole in these pants? Why did they cut a hole in these pants? Go here.
직접 타도하죠.
Thinking about pizza. Me what I'm Truffy? I wonder if I should get a pizza today. Also, I called the person to work on my toilet. I think I know what the issue is, but I don't think I have the tools to handle it myself, unfortunately. Gonna have to just call in an expert for that. It seems that my Faust is staggered. That's not good. Let's see. We should be attacking here. Sometimes you gotta do it. I somehow just kept forgetting about it. Maybe that reflects oddly on me. But I kept forgetting to take care of my bathroom problem. Koi koi. You ever heard of Koi Koi Warden? It's a Japanese game that you play in Yakuza. This Ishmael ID is based on the game. He fights with the cards. And if you match them with the color that she's showing, she'll do a super powerful attack. Someone should hit this guy. You. Maybe you.
탈출 개체 확인.
최대전
Pineapple on pizza? What's all that about?
이것밖에 못한다.
I'm thinking next time I stream, I'll change my stream background to a really zoomed in shot of Troopy. Is that okay? I don't know if Troopy consents to having his likeness used on stream. I'll obviously ask him first. Okay, that's okay then. Why are you so hurt? People hurt and people dying.
받아볼 텐가.
If he says no, I'll use a really zoomed in shot of Billy. That's really good too. Do you still have the cat cam up? I know you haven't streamed in a while, but I think I really love when you have a cat cam. I love watching Billy and Corinne when they show up. What's all this then? You and I'm a British police officer, and I see Treefy ordering a pizza. What's all this then? It's a pizza. I can get back into it for the sole purpose of sharing the cat cam. Well, I don't want to pressure you into it, but if you do, just know that I'll be happy if you take a video of your cats. I love your cats. I didn't match enough cards to do the attack. BB getting his pizza Billy clubbed into flatbread. They love you. They always come here. They can hear your voice. Oh my god. My god. I love you, Billy. I love you, Prin. Oh my god. I love you guys. Do I have a big ego to finish them off? Resonance? I don't have bleed resonance. This is all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I still have one more guy. Whatever. Whatever, man. Where are you going? You go here, I think. Wait, why did I do that?
직접 타도하자.
Let's see. Okay, this is the remaining guys. I'm gonna hit them with a large attack. I'm gonna use a very large attack for this one. And, go here. I'm unsure if it'll kill many of them. Big Band from the video game Skullgirls be like? Hit me! Give me a hit! Give me a hit! Give me a hit! Take the A train! Oh fuck. Well, okay. Big Band. What do you have thoughts about Big Band? Did he really say that line about the A train? Yes. Yes, he did. Yes. That's one of his best, that's one of the best moves in the game. Take the A train. And give me a hit is the best move in the game. I don't remember that one. It's the one where it looks like the big punch move, but instead he grabs you with the fist. As we were battling our way through the escape to Cachula, Gregor came to a sudden stop. Oh, you're right. Yeah, now you remember. Unlocking buried Skullgirls memories. The only ethical Skullgirls player, the one who plays all the male characters and none of the female characters. Beowulf band players, the most ethical Skullgirls players.
잠깐. 어디서 숨소리 같은 거 안 들려?
들린다. 이쪽 부근이군.
So stare at the giant containment chamber door where it lay on the ground, smashed in and knocked loose. Skullgirls players will disagree because Bayo Band is like one of the more degenerate teams, I think. Because it does like 1 billion damage. That's kind of not woke for the male characters to do more damage than the female characters, but that's just me. That's just me.
낮은 편이다. 소리의 호흡이 불안정하고 작으니 부상당한 인간의 것에 가깝다.
The little I did play Bayo. I want to play Bayo too, but I think that wouldn't fit my playstyle. Bayo, what's her name? The cat girl, Misfortune. I wish I had the stomach to watch Skullgirls gameplay. Eventually, for me, once I played enough and watched enough of a fighting game, I stopped seeing the characters and the animations themselves, and I just identify the moves. So once that happens to me, I can watch it without feeling weirded out by all the sexualization.
생존자의 가능성이 조금이라도 있다면 구하는 게 맞지 않겠어?
I need to try getting into it. I don't really like watching it either because the way it's played is kind of funky to me. But I do want to get into it because I think the character designs and animations are genuinely good, despite being for gooners. Okay, we knelt around the fallen door, slipped our fingers, and lifted it. Oh, fuck. Alyssa's still maybe alive. He was one of Hohenheim's researchers. It's like very different from other fighting games. It's very unique, but also sometimes not in a good feeling way to me. Very polarizing towards the situation after you get hit and the situation where you're in a lot of pressure, I think. Alyssa slowly shared her name. Her voice strained as she was squeezing the air out of her lungs, covering her chest with her hands overcome with pain.
알리사 씨, 상태는 숨을 크게 쉴 때마다 살려달라고 소리를 지를 수가 없었어요. 팀장님이 말씀하시던 게
Okay, Alyssa let out a brief dejected chuckle before wincing with pain. Me acting as one of those video creators that's like, what would you do in a situation where you were in Squid Game or a Saw Trap? She could maybe consider like getting like a metal object and tapping it on the ground to make a loud noise instead of screaming. You can make noise without using your voice. Alyssa's hand was wrapped around the same spiral-shaped rod that the boys in the hallway were holding.
경고음이 울리지 않았어요. 저희 부서는 조금이라도 뭔가 잘못되면 곧바로 경보가 발동되도록 설계되어 있었어요. 호엔하임 씨가 로보토미 코퍼레이션의 최후를 답습하게 되고 싶진 않으시다고.
Pain grimace crept into Alyssa's expression as he tried to calmly continue her explanation. It wasn't just from what was stake through her chest.
당신들이 습격을 알아차리기 직전까지도 아무런 경고음도 발동되지 않았군요. 네, 그래서는 안 되는 거였는데.
He waited quietly as Alyssa caught her breath and calmed down. Somebody cut out power to the facility and to the alarm?
이번에 진행하고 있는 실험 때문일 거라고 생각했어요. 전력을 많이 잡아먹는 실험이라고 팀장님이 종종 투덜거리시곤 했거든요. 그때부터 이상하다고 생각했어야 하는 건데.
Alyssa blamed herself to no avail, her voice going faint.
그래서 시간이 지나면 자연스럽게 복구가 될 거라고 생각했어요. 다른 직원들도 마찬가지였죠. 대수롭게 여기지 않았어요.
There's no alarm and the only indication they got was the power going out
경고음이 울리지 않았으니까요. 저는
before the attack happened.
실험실에 가지고 와야 하는 자료가 있어서 그곳으로 향하고 있었는데 그러다가 어둠 속에서
Rescue.
또렷하게 누군가의 구두 소리가
Wait, I saw the sound turn down.
여유 있으면서도 절도 있는 걸음걸이였죠. 그렇게 걷는 사람은 저희 부서엔 없어요. 그 직후에는 누군가가 단말마 같은 비명을 지르는 것을 시작으로 끝없는 아비 교환이 이어졌어요. 무슨 일이 일어나는 건지.
살려줘.
누구야? 앞을 향해서 달리는 것밖에는 도리가 없었어요. 그러다가 가볍게 스쳐가는 바람 소리가 곧 가슴이 뜨거워졌어요.
The guy didn't kill her specifically. He didn't confirm the kill.
뚫려져 있었고 잠시 정신을 잃었다가 깨어보니 이미 격리실에 온갖 환상체와 죄종에 이어 뒤틀림까지 탈출하고 격리실 문이 튕겨 나가지는 바람에
She was pinned by a door,
꼼짝달싹도 못하게
but she couldn't
되었고요.
move.
호엔하임 씨나 다른 분들과는 같이 있지 않았던 것이군요.
팀장님, 팀장님은 발표실 근처에 계셨을 거예요. 혹시 제 주머니에 있는 종이와 펜을 좀 꺼내주실래요?
Alyssa drew a simple map on a piece of torn paper.
다른 분들이 무사할지는 모르겠어요. 하지만 이 방향대로 가면 아마 행방의 단서라도 찾을 수 있을 거예요.
Dude, she's in such a horrible situation and horrible pain right now. But the portrait of her just hitting the fucking hands in pocket pose makes her seem like she's so chill. She looks so chill, just like, yeah, I'm just here. I got my hands in my pockets. I'm hanging out. But like in reality, this is like the worst possible thing in her life that just happened.
그래, 그래. 대강 알겠으니까 이제 상처 좀 살펴보자고.
But she's hitting the pose of the picture. Gregor replied calmly.
진짜 피가 안 멈추잖아. 이거 평범한 무기가 아닌 것 같은데.
She looks like someone ate the candy she was keeping for later.
넌
Yeah, she looks a little bit angry. She could have asked Otis with palpable concern.
움직임이 클수록 체내로 파고드는 구조로 보인다. 살상보다는 제압에 특화된 공방 제품 중 하나인 것 같군.
Well, they really didn't intend to kill all these people.
이 정도 물건을 쑤셔 넣었다는 건 죽이고 싶었다면 충분히 죽일 수 있었다는 거겠지. 팔을 묶어두고 싶었던 건지 아니면 악취미일 뿐인 건지.
가만히 있었기에 오히려 무사했나. 현명한 판단을 내렸군.
현명했기보다는 너무 아파서
상처를 봉합하거나 치료할 수 있는 걸 찾아온다면 무게를 뽑을 수 있지 않겠는가? 그래, 영영 저런 걸 달고 있을 순 없잖아. 빨리 뽑고 상처를 치료해서.
Stoic boss bitch.
소용없다.
It's no use. Ryoshu spat out a reply. Ryoshu with the colon straight line face.
소용없다니요?
아니, 뽑아내는 것은 어렵지 않아. 그러지 않는 편이 나을 뿐.
억지로 뽑으면 복도에 있던 그 시체들처럼 되는 거냐?
그래, 저 나선은 반대편에 도달하기 위해 끝없이 파고들지만
딸, 이건 나선이야. 한 번 박히고 나면 조금만 움직여도 계속 파고들기 때문에 제자리에 가만히 있을 수밖에 없단다. 처음에는 따끔한 가시처럼 느껴질 뿐이지만 빼내려 할수록 파고드는 무기지. 하지만 계속 파고들긴 해도 정작 꿰뚫고 나오진 못해. 끝에 도달하려 할수록 나선은 점점 느려져서.
대체하는 방법은 알지? 네가 일을 끝내고 오면 알려줄 거란다. 만약 없이
Try to pull it without the.
오히려 했다간
There's some. It seems like there's a tool that can pull it out.
파고들며 엉켜든 모든 것이 뽑혀 나올 거다. 그러니 살고 싶다면 지금처럼 가만히
Can they just move around the facility? All I can see were these fragments of her memories. It's remnants.
짝는 숫자도 없이 뽑으려 했다간
Once again, I recalled Ryoshu's shattered memories with the distinct feeling of drawing something up to the surface. The scenes from her mutilated memory. As it was generally the case, I didn't know how exactly I did it. It just came naturally to me the moment I wished for it to happen.
뭐가 좀 보였나 시계?
Ryoshu, what if that spiral is a certain combination of numbers like a password?
그 나선에 엮인 역사를 풀이하려면
As it's
그에
a
맞는 짝이
combination of
필요하단다.
numbers.
짝이 맞는 숫자도 없이 뽑으려 했다가는
Not a specific tool.
검과 검집, 음과 양, 과거와 미래, 나와 너. 모든 건 지독하고 지긋지긋하게 짝지어져 있는 것 투성이니 죽는다는 게 뭔지 아니? 무언가를 벤다는 건
For a brief moment, an odd expression appeared in Ryoshu's face.
흰머리.
말씀하시죠.
나선은 해제할 수 있다. 시계의 말대로 그 해제는 숫자와 연관이 있을 테지. 하지만 정확히 무엇이 필요한지가 기억나지 않는군. 거북나선이라는 이름을 가진 나선 무기에
Tortoise
대해서
spiral.
아는 게 있나?
파우스트를 사용하는 방법을 조금이나마 깨우치셨군요. 제가 해당 장치를 시각적으로 확인하였고 류슈 씨가 범위를 좁힐 수 있는 단어들을 제공했으니
We're using Faust like a Google search bar.
사용하는 방법이요?
Ignoring the curious looks from the sinners, Faust carefully walks up to a body and unclasps the spiral from their hand.
제논의 거북나선 파우스트에 의하면 해당 장치는 그렇게 불립니다.
Xenon's tortoise spiral. That sounds like the name of a ring member. After some time, Faust pulled the bottom part of the spiral, opening its hatch.
자물쇠입니다. 대응되는 숫자는 7개.
Oh, it's literally a numerical fucking code. You open up the knife and there's a keypad inside that says how to unlock it. That's crazy.
씨의 피가 멎지 않는 이유는 나선이 심장을 관통하지 못할 뿐 파고드는 성질 자체는 영원하기 때문일 겁니다.
잠겨 있다면 요정으로 열 수 있지 않나?
These things gotta be expensive too if they're like that complicated. Very.
F사의 특이점을 말하는 잠겨 있는 것이라면 그 무엇이라도 열어주는 기술. 좋은 방안 아닌가?
요정으로 여는 것은 가능할 테지만 해당 나선 무기에 적용된 기술이 어느 정도의 가치를 지닌 장치일지가
확실하게 하려면 고가의
A
요정이 필요하겠고
successive fairy.
그런 물품을 당장 근처에서 구할 수도 없는 노릇이고.
I'm guessing nobody has a fairy on hand to unlock it. Ryoshi and the rest of us stare at the spiral lock with a degree of trepidation. We're gonna be able to brute force the 7-digit lock.
안 될 거라고 생각하긴 하는데 0부터 계속 맞춰볼 순 없는 거냐?
보편적인 잠금 장치와 동일하게 일정 횟수 이상 틀린 번호를 입력할 경우
됐어. 그냥 개죽음 당한다는 거잖아.
마음
It'll kill
같아서는
him.
솔직히 무서우니까 두고 가지 말아달라고 하고 싶거든요. 하지만 실험실 근처에는 살아있는 사람들이 모여 있을지도 몰라요. 저희 팀장님 아시잖아요. 쉽게 당하실 분 아니에요. 차라리 그 사람들을 도와주세요.
하지만 이대로면
뭐 연구원이 멍청하게 죽는 100가지 방법에 나오는 것처럼 죽어서도 놀림받는 상황보다는
What the fuck?
나은 것 같네요.
The thing that you think about before dying is that you end up on Spike TV's 1000 stupidest deaths. Oh, maybe that people actually do think it like that. Perhaps working under Hohenheim's influenced her to put on a mask of aloofness, like this. But it's clearly taking considerable effort on her part to maintain it. Were we in any other situation, I would have asked what those 100 dumb ways to die were to alleviate the tension, but I held my breath and embraced the painful silence. So I really can't move her. She's gonna keep bleeding out.
알리사군, 다시 돌아오겠네.
네?
반드시 다시 돌아오겠네. 그러니까 적들이 다가오는 것 같으면 최대한 몸을 피해 있게.
She literally can't move because it's gonna keep
포기하지 마세나.
going deeper into her body. It does.
참고로 얘는 한다면 하는 놈이니까 흘려듣지 마라.
네, 그럴게요. 감사해요.
C485
So she quietly muttered her.
시계 방탈출 해봤나?
What?
이건 일종의 방탈출 게임 같은
Game of
거야.
Escape Room.
불의를 위해서는 단서를 모아야 하지.
A game, huh?
저 연구원 놈 살리고 싶은 것 아닌가? 그렇다면 저 나선에 쓰인 고유 번호가 필요할 테니 봐둔 것뿐.
Oh, so they set up the situation. The nurse father set up the situation as a game for Ryoshi to find the code for the knife thing. This is all just like some type of video game. Huh, weird. Every step we took away from Alyssa as she suffered a slow death was painful. I wasn't even sure if we could save her life. Shadows beset the path ahead. Okay, I'm slowing the video here.